Hey everyone, it's Mandy Liberty, the product manager for encoders, and let's spend a few minutes talking about the AHS AHM36 absolute encoder. These are single turn with the AHS36 or multi-turn with the AHM36 absolute encoder, so that will retain its position. As you can see, they're really nice, small, compact absolute encoders. And this, I would say, is definitely our most versatile family. You know, we've got this really, really small package, but it also comes in a variety of different mounting options and housings, including stainless steel. So I have a stainless steel version with me right now that can do IP69K washdown. And yeah, so I just wanted to run through showing this encoder off. Also, especially highlighting the different interfaces that we have with the AHX36. This particular absolute encoder comes with 4 different interfaces. We have SSI, CAN Open, J1939, and IO-Link. And so IO-Link is actually the one that I am showing right now. I have actually a wire draw encoder with the AHM36 attached to a SI link box and is active in SOPAS. So once you have your encoder hooked up to SOPAS and active, then we can see really all the electrical information on the encoder itself. So this is the home screen when you first start up the AHM in SOPAS. And through here we can see the product ID and the encoder description. And then we also have some visualization for both its encoder position and for its velocity. So if I take this wire draw encoder and I pull it out, we know that the shaft is rotating here, so we can see the change in position, and we can also see the change in velocity. So really nice to get some quick visualizations of what the encoder is actually doing. The other things that you can do with the IO-Link version, and also the CAN Open and the J1939, is you can also configure a lot of things within the encoder parameters themselves. So here, what I'm showing in the configuration is you can change the resolution of the encoder itself, and you can also set its preset value. What the preset basically does is if you mount the encoder to your machine and you want to make sure that it starts at a particular value, instead of trying to rotate the shaft to that perfect position, you can just electrically set what that position is. So that can be done here really to any position within its full rotation. The other thing you can do here is also do sort of a linear translation of that rotary movement. And so because we're doing a wire draw, you know, I can set that, all right, we're going to start our, if it's in, I'd like to actually set it at 10 millimeters. So I'll set the position here. So it's changed to 10. And then if I extend the wire draw, we can actually see the linear position of movement in millimeters as well. Some other things that you can do in SOPAS through the IO-Link, you can also change what the process data is. You can also set up some limits. So if you would like to use this for diagnostics, you can set up limits for the position, velocity, temperature, voltage, all these particular options. And then we also have some diagnostic data that is built into the encoder as well. So you can set an alarm, you know, based on we'll say the counter direction changes is a really good one, especially for this example of the wire draw encoder. You know, for our wire draw encoders, they all are rated to 1 million cycles. And what that means is 1 cycle is if you pull the wire out and then bring the wire back in. So that is 1. And what you can do here is you can make a note of the number of direction changes so that if it's getting to the end of its rated life, you can get an alarm to maybe take a look at the mechanics and see if something maybe should be replaced before it breaks and you experience an actual down situation. So all that can be shown here. Again, we also have some diagnostic data that is included within the encoder. You can also set up some cam switches within this product and also change the pin configuration. So yeah, a lot that you can do with the IO-Link, a lot that you can do with the AHS36. It's a great versatile encoder and definitely worth checking out.